For real, like, I'm gonna turn the mics on. And it's like, y'all wanna know what it's like when I'm getting ready for bed? Y'all about to see.
Okay.
Don't she look like a queen size? Comfortable bed, nice covers, high thread count. You look like something I want to get into after a nice shower. You know what I'm saying? But let me stop talking like that.
Once you get into it, you're gonna pass right now.
You see,
you're gonna fall right off. You're gonna be done.
You know what?
You're gonna be done.
You gotta be done. I'm gonna be done.
Yes, you're gonna be.
Okay, but I'm not looking for a
fall right
fight.
out.
So I'm gonna get a good rest. Is what you're saying? That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Everything.
If you want to know my ideal woman, I can't tell you what she does, but I can tell you what she looks like. She's sitting next to me. My thoughts have been manifested and it's sitting next to me. So I'm about to talk to my dream for a little while. How you doing, dream? Better known as Miss Piggy. So I don't see. You know what? Tell me why you call yourself Miss Piggy.
Well, I had that nickname since I was a little girl because I had a pudgy the cheeks and the nose and everything since I was little. But what actually happened is I went to a black affair.
Okay.
And I was dressed and I had on I wear wigs because at one time I got lupus.
Okay.
So when I first found out I had lupus, I started taking the medication and all my hair and everything fell out.
Okay.
So I had never wore wigs, but once my hair and everything started falling out, I started to wear wigs all the time.
Okay.
So they was like picking on me. They tried to bully me basically.
Okay. You know
and so I said, "Oh, she looked like Miss Piggy." So they would put my picture next to Miss Piggy and stuff like that. So me, I'm from the number block, little dirty, little Tay from the number block.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I start popping my shit. I start to let them know, like, at the end of the day, y'all can call me Miss Piggy, but Miss Piggy was that bitch for real.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Always had the flyest shoes, flyest clothes, lashes, makeup, everything. Wigs was always popping.
Exactly.
So, y'all trying to bully me, but the same bitches that was trying to bully me, they niggas a go for me.
Exactly. Now hold up. Now when you say that, isn't that how diamonds are made? Pressure.
Yes.
And you see how that hate just made you into this like fantasy, like for real, like you are a fantasy. Like it's not like this. Aside from the looks, like just feeling your energy, I can feel your energy. I can feel your confidence, and I don't know what you've been through, but something in life says something to you, to which you are living life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Please tell your story.
I have to.
Okay.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like people don't know what nobody ever been through and people go through.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't always this confident. I wasn't always this strong. I wasn't always this tough and outspoken. Like, my mom got 9 kids. You understand what I'm saying? And I come from a family. My grandma got 17.
All right.
My mother had her first kid at the age of 14.
All right.
So it's like, it's a whole lot of us, but I've been through some shit in my life. Like, I came from being molested as a child and everything like that. And then growing and being in love, going, looking for love in the streets, trying to find love within a man.
Okay.
And the only man that I ever really loved hurt me to the point where I threw gasoline on the motherfuckers because I wanted to see him burn. Then you hurt me.
Okay.
You send me through pain. I want to see your motherfucking pain. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that led me to go into, a real bad depression. I had to be in a psych ward, everything. And after that, I had to pick up the pieces. You understand what I'm saying? Like, after a while, I got kids now. You understand? Like, I'm all they got.
Okay.
My kids is my everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like, you the shit for real. Don't ever let a nigga come around or let your past define who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? Because before I wouldn't speak up. I would never say nothing. But my past made me the way I am now. I'm tough. People may say, oh, she talks so nasty and she's so violent and things like that. It's not that. Coming up after a while, when you go through shit like that, when you feel like you had no protection or nobody to protect you, you got to protect yourself.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
so when
saying?
you say, so when these people that say these things about you, Now, I guess I don't understand either. You come off offensively, or defensively. What do you feel like it is? Do you think that you may say something because you're so firm in saying what's on your mind, or is it that you just give a look and you act a certain way?
You know what it is? I say what needs to be said right then and there.
So
I'm not one that I'm not gonna say whatever I need to say behind your back. I'm gonna tell you right there in your face. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm around a lot of people all day, every day. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm in the gambling world. I gamble all the time, and this is my hustle. Okay. You understand? I'm not a gambler. I'm really a hustler. Okay. So it's like
you get money in different ways. That's what a hustler is to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But the money never defines me. Okay. All money ain't good money. So it's like I make my own days up. I make the time up of what I want to do, what I can do to make money. Yeah. You feel me? And I'm in a world filled with snakes. When I say the people around you, I've been around these people for years, and I'm around them more than I'm around my own family. Yeah. And you would think that we could coexist in the same space and everything, but they horrible. Okay. They'll talk about you behind your back and smile in your face.
Now, you speaking about, okay, we're not getting into your age because that's not important, but see, now you're mature, right? Mm-hmm. So now that you're mature, are you mature and start judging? Not saying that you're a hypocrite. Are you mature and it's like, these girls? You mature like, you know what? I understand what it takes to be them. And if I'm sitting here pointing the finger at them, then no wonder they don't come to me because I'm judging them.
I'm mature in a sense that, you understand, I don't judge people. Okay. Because you understand what I'm saying? I'm not God. That's what he is. He So I don't understand why a person always trying to point the finger and judge the next person. You gotta live in your own skin. Whatever you choose to do in life is what you choose to do. Okay. Nobody can blame you or fault you for anything you want to do in your life. Yeah. But it just be the same people that don't got shit. They probably ain't got no apartment. They probably ain't got no car. Uh-huh. They probably ain't got nobody that love them. Yeah. They probably the same motherfuckers that call you ugly, look worse than you, broke down, fucked up with nothing. That's crazy. But these are the people that would sit back 24/7 and be behind the keyboard or behind the phone on the internet talking shit because they're not happy.
Now, in your experience, now I'm glad that you laid the foundation for the experience part. Now I'm just like kind of turn it a little bit, to the male perspective because I want to get your how you look at view on this. So looking at the men today, right? Remember you said you had that point where you wasn't that appealing or however people looked at you and talked about you, right? But knowing what you know now, how guys are, do you judge men or do you understand why men are because of the role women have played in the men's life?
I'm going to tell you this. I don't judge men because I do what men do. Right now, I have a baby. Wow. I have a daughter that's 3 and I have a daughter that's 5 months right now. Okay. And I got a baby by these two guys used to be friends. Okay. Understand what I'm saying? Like, they used to be friends. But at the same time, it's like, a nigga will fuck your mother if he could. A nigga will fuck your sister, your best friend. And when they do it, you know what they homeboys say?
What's that?
Oh, that's what's up. You fuck both the bitches. Oh, you fuck the mother. That's cool. But when us women do it, it's like, that bitch a whore. Oh yeah, okay, that's wow. Why is that like that? But you understand, it's a double standard.
So how do you judge the man?
I don't judge nobody because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. You're going to do what you're going to do. And it's going to be that. It ain't no time. We don't have to beef. We don't have to argue. I moved on. You moved on. Go where listen, you got to go where who love you.
Are you monogamous?
Yes. I am.
You are monogamous. I'm not monogamous, and the reason I'm not monogamous is because I don't want to be responsible for nobody's feelings. Now, when you in a relationship, when you decide to be in a relationship, if you're not or if you are, like, based on your experience with men as a little girl, with men as a teenager, up until a lady, with seeing the role women have played in life and wanted to be a certain type of woman, do you feel like you can give all that, they say a man is asking for in one relationship, or you got different things that you have with different guys? Like, how do you view that?
No, like, I'm a loyal person. Okay. And like I'm the type of woman that I could submit to a man. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time as me submitting to you and me just wanting only you, you gotta be that strong man, that protector. You gotta provide. You gotta
playing all roles of every man in your life, right?
You understand what I'm saying?
Now, I know Whitney Houston say, "I'm every woman. It's all in me," meaning she has the potential. But why put the burden of her being every woman on her? Why she just can't be herself, just like a man?
And this is what I'm and that's the thing. I'm myself. I could be freaky. I could be a bitch at times. You understand? I could be the woman that's gonna cook, that's gonna clean. I'm gonna be a mother. I could be all that because every human being has different faces. We all have different faces. You understand what I'm saying? But it's at that time, it's the mood and it's the energy that the man or the woman brings to make you feel however you feel in that instinct. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, so with that experience, how do you express it or teach somebody? Do you do it through a song? Do you do it through comedy? Do you do it through acting? Like, what are you doing?
I'm a writer. Like, I like to write. I write a lot. I've been writing. That was my thing. I would write down everything that I went through, everything that I go through. So a lot of times I would write it. I would make music. I write music. I write songs and stuff like that. So
anything we familiar with? Anything we familiar with?
No, see,
something up and coming.
My homegirl, Paula, you know, when I say this girl could freaking sing, and she's beautiful. You know, I try to put her on and put her out there and everything, but it doesn't matter how bad you know someone has talent or you want to push someone to the front line. If they're not ready, they're just not ready. You understand what I'm saying? So she knows she has talent, but she has to, after a while, know and want to do it and want to, you know, put herself out there. Because I've spent my money, studio time, whatever, on her. And I still believe in her. I know that she could do what she needs to do, but I've been writing for years. And she sings like the girl, when I say next up, she's next up.
She's next up.
She just got to do what she needs to do.
All right. So now I feel like this is a very important question. In your life right now, with everything you've been through, are you healing or helping?
I'm going to say right now, helping. I'm going to say helping because I've healed already.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm 37 years old right now. And a lot of times I meet people and I tell them my story. I have to let them know, like, you know, I didn't just get, you know, I haven't always been this way. I just didn't get this way. I had to go through a lot to be where I'm at right now, you know, mentally. Because if, you know, it's one thing a person fuck with you or beat you up physically. I'd rather a motherfucker beat me than fuck with my brain. You understand? Because mental health is crazy.
The brain affects everything else.
Mental health is crazy, and a lot of people have to look into that. Depression, bipolar, everything. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's a real thing, especially within us black people, because at the end of the day, a lot of us grew up with no dads in the home. We probably just grew up with our moms and our aunties and grandma. A lot of us grew up with grandma raising
You know
us.
what? Now, fill me on this. Now, I want to ask you your opinion about this. I try to tell women, because women always talk about a man moving in with a woman. And then after experiencing living with a woman, I don't say moving in with her. I say us moving in together. But 9 times out of 10, because I don't want a woman to feel like, and women don't want to feel like a man can tell me to get out. And no more than a man. But a dude is kind of like nonchalant, like, you know what, I go stay at my mom's house or whatever, right? But a woman feels like, I'm not trying to reestablish myself, right? Okay, right?
It's men that tell women to get out.
No, and I'm not disregarding that, and that is the fact, right?
It's men and women do it.
Now, the point I was trying to make about that is, so when you move in with somebody and that person automatically assumes a role and stop being the person they were, you get right to, it's like, as soon as you get in a relationship, you get right to business. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And so, like, I know it's some broken homes out here, but I want women to understand this. You know where men get it from? living with a woman is because we were raised by women, and women took care of us. It's like they took care of you. That's why we run to y'all. Like we run to, and then stop saying we have mommy issues. And you run to us the way you wanted to run to your father. And so we need to stop pointing the finger at each other like that. And now, but do you find yourself doing that sometimes?
Okay, so it's like this. As far as me moving in with a man, like I have 4 kids.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I got a 17-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-month-old. Okay. I feel like, you don't have to live with a person just because you're in a relationship.
Right.
Y'all don't have to live together. Sometimes, everything has boundaries. Mm-hmm. I have kids. You have to respect the kids at the same time. Like, when I grew up, I was so used to my mom and my aunts and them. I would see them bring different niggas in the house and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of kids in the house. And I used to be like, what the fuck these niggas want to do with these bitches and all these kids in here, But it's like, you gotta think, like, kids need their space, kids need their privacy, and kids need their respect at the same time. So I usually date outside my home.
Okay. Which is respectful. I think that first of all, not just dropping a bomb, I applaud that, because I'm not trying to cut you, but just to add to that. When I dated a young lady and I was ready to really get serious with her, instead of springing me on her daughter, I tried to set it up to where let's meet at the bowling alley, right? So it'd be like I just met you from a long time. Your daughter see me formally meeting you, and then when she sees me a second time, she's like, "Oh, that's your friend from the bowling alley." Yes. Not just say, "Oh, this is my new boyfriend." Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I get that courtesy we get.
It's not cool to just spring men on your children and let your children see everything, because you gotta respect the kids. That's like me. I got sons. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no saint. I ain't never gonna say I'm no saint. You understand? But my sons would never know that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I do everything outside of my home. Mm-hmm. I never do nothing inside my household. I got a 17-year-old. And that little nigga bad as hell. He be outside for real. Yeah. So I don't need no nigga coming to my house and my son standing there like, who the fuck this nigga is, mom? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who that's you? Like, kids know the shit.
I commend you as a parent. You know what I'm saying? I commend you as a parent.
At the same time, it's like, if you want to move in, it can't be, everything. Like, I see a lot of women that put their men out. Like, oh, fuck you, go to your mother's house, this, that, and third. Me, when me and my baby father was together and we lived together, I never put him out. Okay. My grandma used to say, the only thing that's open after midnight is a bitch legs. So
that's not always true. 7-Eleven is open too, you know what I'm saying? I 7-Eleven. But I'm not giving no bullshit.
A meal from 7-Eleven to get between your legs, you heard? But
or you could be getting your... Okay, I get what you're saying.
But at the same time, like, I'm not going to put a man out, because at the end of the day, I understand what a man goes through 24/7 every day. It's already hard to be a black man out here in the world. I'm glad you recognize that. And then you going through shit throughout the day, in the streets and things like that. So, and on top of that, especially if a nigga get money, bitch, I ain't putting you out for the next week to get your money, nigga. You better go lay your dumb ass on the couch or something like that. I'm not going to do that, because, I have a pure heart. I don't want nothing to go wrong to nobody. You put them out in the streets late at night or whatever. Me personally, I know how to go to my mama's house, go to my sister's house, go to my grandma's house if I feel some type of way. And he should have the same options. But if we could stay in the same household, like, me and my baby father, we wasn't even together when he got locked up. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. We lived in the same household, but he had his own room in the house. Okay. I slept in my room. He slept in his room. The kids, the boys.
But you still had it you still had the convenience of having it right there. Did you mess around every now and then?
And whenever I feel like I wanted to get some dick, I'll go knock on his door, nigga. Let me get some dick.
Now this is the crazy part. Like now hold up. Now this is the crazy part about it. Have you turned him down more than he's turned you down? Like, when I say turn down, you ever been like, yo, I ain't in the mood, and he got to go back to his room with his head down? It's always at your convenience.
I never had a nigga tell me they ain't in the mood. Because, like,
if you don't rub me the wrong way, I won't put you in a position to tell you that.
Ain't no nigga never told me he ain't in
the mood. Because you know what?
If he angry with me, he don't want his dick up.
Out of spite. Look like this. Out of spite, because pretty women, loving women, a good woman. When I've experienced being hurt by a woman, it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna speak. I don't usually speak like this. Like, fuck all y'all motherfuckers, yo, for real. And when I felt that way, I was like, all right, The ones that like me, that look real good, that's hard to get, I'm gonna bust my ass to get them, right? Get them in the fucking bed, get them naked, and be like, yo, I gotta do something. And I've done that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was out of spite. And it was out of spite. All right, don't get me wrong. It was out of spite because I was hurt, and when I saw what I was doing, right?
Oh, because you only done it because you never got it before.
No, it's because like, okay,
because
it wasn't a chance. Like,
it's
okay,
hard.
It's like when you get the person you want, that in itself is a task, right? Then it is a task to try to be everything this person wants. And for them to take that shit for granted, I feel vindictive. But I ain't gonna take it to that point where a woman, hell have no fury like a woman scorned, because I ain't trying to hurt nobody, yo. Like, women, I'm not getting on y'all, but damn, yo, let the shit go sometime, like, for real. Because it even affects to how you allow your children to have the opposite parent. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't men that keep their children away from women, but I don't hear about that shit, yo, for real.
I be tired of hearing about, baby mothers.
I'm not saying the stereotypes like that. And I know it, but see, women outnumber us, right? Mm-hmm. So if it's so many of y'all and so little of us, when y'all complain, or when we complain, because it's so many more of y'all doing this shit. It's not like this. If it was 10 women and 10 men, it's equal. But it's like 5 men, 5 guys. But it's like millions of all, like 100 of us. Y'all,
you know, a lot of y'all black men are very insecure, right?
And so very the same, look, and if you see that,
y'all try not to talk about, but a lot of
we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. And I'm not gonna deny that. Like this, like this, I can be insecure, but I won't let you know it.
But we know.
But as a friend, so why play on that insecurity? Why instead of like this?
But we know.
Look, a man is not. Look, check this out. A woman wants sympathy and empathy. A man just wants some empathy. Just understand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to relate to what I'm going through. Just be like, yo. Just tell me, take a deep breath. Don't tell me like you're supposed to be a man, and then, but it's okay for you to be a bitch. Excuse my language. It's okay for you to be, but I can't be a nigga.
But the new bitches in the world is you niggas. The niggas is worse than the bitches now.
Yeah, she coming.
Listen.
Okay. So now once again,
on the phone,
so I'm glad that she bring this to a head.
More selfies than us women.
Hey, check this out, because you know what? Niggas are actually responding to these emails. If you seen Bruce Almighty, that nigga responded to the emails. Give them what the fuck they want. Give them what the fuck they want. And niggas are doing the crazy. So look, you remember when he gave everybody what they wanted? Everybody was asking for crazy shit. So this is where men is like, fuck it, give them whatever they ask for. And I think this is where you get the mystery boxes and all that other shit. So without putting a label on anything, right? And it causes a big misunderstanding because one was the match, and every nigga was waiting to hear, what do y'all want? And when she got mad and said, you know what, fuck this, I'm a lot of y'all niggas, that shit was like,
you know what?
And hell had no fury like a woman scorned.
One day, me and my daughter's father got this thing. He said to me, I said, why you? I said, you always lying, because he said he wasn't home. He was home, and I was outside, and I knew he was home.
Okay.
And he said to me, I don't have to always tell you the truth. Who is you to tell you the truth about everything? And so I said to him, baby, you got to keep the same energy, because if I lied to you,
yo, don't get mad at me.
I didn't tell you the truth.
Yeah, don't get mad at me.
Nigga, don't get mad. You got to keep the same fucking energy
to me
at all times. But see,
every woman not like that.
Over.
Every woman not like that. Now see, now check this out. Why get into a relationship?
But listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna fuck you over so bad.
Why get into a relationship? Why? Okay, see, that's
the truth about everything.
Why are you holding back?
When you make a nigga feel like a hoe, like you slutting him out.
Why are you holding back? Why are you holding back?
Like,
why are you holding back? So hold on. Then I'll question like that. So it's like, if that's the case, then why not say it to a man based on how you talking? Nigga, I only want you for what I feel like you're good for. So don't waste your time thinking about what you want, right? And if I feel like I want to give you something, because I know you want something, you're gonna give it to me like you want. And guess what? So say that, right? But so look, but then it's the part. You know the girl that got banned off TikTok for exposing why women cheat, right?
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, you talking big game, right? So in other words, you ain't putting money on the table, you putting poker chips, right? So if you want to talk
we gotta pay first.
Okay, but listen. I'm cashing. Look, I cash in those.
Put the chips. We got the pay
Look
first,
like this.
big.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna sit at this table, cash doesn't rule. You gotta buy some chips because we don't do this petty. It's cash, right? Yeah, so I'm saying you talking big game. So now this is where I try to say with the monogamy part. You see all that stuff you say. I'm gonna be vindictive. You basically you about to be on some thin line between love and hate shit.
It's not being vindictive. It's not being vindictive.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's about you telling me you don't have to tell me the truth about everything. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna always tell you the truth about everything.
Were you looking for it?
Because you looking for me to lie, and I ain't gonna lie.
That's the insecurity because of what he's used to. And why not understand that and try to be empathetic? Try to be empathetic and nurture that situation. But then when you treat him the way you treat him, do you know that spreads like cancer, like a virus? Because he's gonna tell other dudes based on him being hurt.
And that's the thing. A nigga wants you to stroke their ego. I can't stroke your ego, and you ain't what I need you to be.
Why do you get your hair done? Why do you look so?
I look good. Listen, good, yeah. I look good. Because at the end of the day, I am a reflection of you. You understand what I'm saying? But if you can't understand that and you can't respect that, that's like me catering to you 24/7 and you going out here doing fucking with some non-descriptive ass bitch, knowing that a lot of men don't understand. Mm-hmm. And niggas do it too. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Only fuck with you because of who your mate is. You understand what I'm saying? Bitches don't like me. They hate my guts. And they'll only inbox my nigga or try to fuck my nigga because of they don't like me and who I am. So if they could get it off, they're going to do it and then they're going to put it out there.
You know what's crazy? Is this why women say they don't have no friends? That's some bullshit. Like, all these women in the fucking world, you ain't got no friends. Like, what the fuck? You work with women?
I respect real. If one of my homegirls fuck my nigga today, I would never be mad. I won't
Tell me why.
Mad.
Tell me why.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. That's just what it is. I would
Until it's you.
It's not. It's me. I'm a realist.
Okay, now watch this. Now let's be okay. If we're a realist, let's talk about the psychology and the sequence of events. You see that it's crushing. And look, regardless to what you say, you know you feel some type of way, and it's bitter and it's angry. Let me tell you why. Because you feel the betrayal. That's the betrayal part, right? The behind closed doors. But what I'm saying is, it's the behind closed door thing, right?
I don't like sneaky people.
The deceit, right? So once you see that, right, you're gonna be like, the phony homie. If y'all talked about it, she be like, yo, I want to fuck your nigga.
And guess what?
I mean, you probably have more respect for it, but you be like, yo, this bitch probably checking my dude.
And listen, and guess what? I'm gonna respect the bitch that's gonna tell me right then and there, I want to fuck your nigga.
But you gonna keep her away from your dude, or you gonna let her get it?
No, because nigga, bitch, let me watch. If you want to fuck him, you gonna be sucking dick and eating pussy at the same time. That's just what it's gonna be. But the person, you're not supposed to hate on the bitch that's gonna keep it 100 with you. So you're supposed to get angry with the bitch that's around you, smiling in your face 24/7, acting like everything all good, but behind your back, she'll fuck your nigga without
at the end of the
you.
day,
You understand what I'm saying?
So like this.
And not saying she like him or she feeling him.
Women say
the bitches you not supposed to fuck
women
with.
say a nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do, but based on how you talking, a woman's gonna do what a woman gonna do.
We all gonna do what we gonna do.
Like, so we should stop pointing the finger at each other.
Yes, we ain't never supposed to point the
so
finger.
What is this?
We all gonna do what we all gonna do.
So you don't feel like nobody's gonna keep you from making your decisions. So in other words,
that's
you can still. What
choices,
describe.
decisions. God bless us with
all right, so I want to know like this because I want to know the attributes of a woman like you. So, what type of music do you listen to?
I listen to all music, R&B, pop, rap music. I listen to everything. Mm-hmm. My favorite rapper is Tupac.
Are you still listening to Tupac?
I wake up every morning and play.
Is it a song or an album?
Tupac, all songs, whatever album. You know why? Because Tupac puts me in a space where Tupac could get, and this is me. This is my mind state. When the motherfucker get on my nerves, I'm gonna get gangster. Understand what I'm saying?
I thought it was a nostalgic moment.
My shit, and then there's times where I just feel like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to be loving, I want to be giving, I want to, feel like, women, empower women. Mm-hmm. And then there's times where he say a lot of shit, like, trust nobody.
Okay.
Because the people around you, the people that you trust the most, or the family that you love the most, they're gonna be the ones to fucking hurt you
okay.
or harm you.
So
and
Tupac.
That's real shit. He's a poet.
Okay, so
and I'm
Tupac.
a writer.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So that's on the rap side. Any other rappers or like?
I
love R&B?
I love R&B. Mary J Blige.
How could you not?
Mary J. Let me tell you something about Mary J.
Yeah. That's kind of like that. You got that person. When I say personality, now when I tell chicks like this, right, and I don't say this loosely. When I say Mary J Blige was the type of woman, you know, that she was from, I think even to this day, that's the type of chick that can hold down hood dudes. That chick with that baseball, every time I see her, I see that. And just the other day, I was listening to What's the 411?
Yeah.
Because I honestly, and it's the thing, I would love to hear a woman feel that way about me. And then it's not insecurity, it's like affirmation, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? And like, women, stop being so hard on the dude for like actually wanting to talk now and be sensitive. Because I'm from a day where women said you too hard all the time. You don't talk like this.
You can't be too sensitive that you act like.
I ain't saying like that. Okay, right.
When we in the streets, a nigga wanna fuck us up. Nigga, you better fight me. Gonna jump a nigga.
Okay,
you can't
so
be that sensitive,
let me ask you a question. No disrespect to anybody, but would you want? Nah, I ain't gonna take it there. I'm gonna change the channel. So look, okay, so you like your R&B, like your rap. All right, cool. So for like this, I say Tupac would be the crust of your pie, and R&B would be, you know what I'm saying, the sweet potato, whatever you like, a pumpkin pie, whatever.
Tupac and Mary J.
All right, Mary J. Now, what type of movies do you like? Like, okay, say if it's a Saturday.
You know what I really like? I like biopics. And
so
I like
historian.
I like documentaries because I'm a realist. I like real shit. I want to learn.
Well, whose story are you into? That Lifetime type of stories or like the Netflix type of stories? Rappers?
Like, whether it's rappers, whether it's like, you know, Black history. Mm-hmm. I'm into everything. I want to know who a person is before I get to, you know, when I'm listening to a person or I hear about a person, I always Google them. Because I want to know who they are. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see the facade. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, right, like nowadays, people live in a facade. Okay. There's people out here every day, they posting their kids, but they never with them. Yeah. Their mama got them, or they in diapers, or they just went to the business. I want to know exactly who this person is. Mm-hmm. I don't just judge you off of what somebody said about you or judge you off of what I've seen. I want to learn you. I want to know you. So I'm real big off documentaries.
Where are you a voice? Where are you at as far as being a voice in the community? Because now I'm just the conscious part of it, because I use my platform to inform. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to inspire, encourage, and you know, just try to be support to somebody. So now you are very experienced. You are very confident, and I would say my hat goes off to you as a woman. You know, and I feel like you would be a pillar in the neighborhood. So, like, what type of light do you shine? How are you projecting yourself on these platforms? How are you being a youth advocate to young ladies instead of just saying y'all shouldn't be? What are you doing on your platform to show them what they should be doing?
Like honestly, I come from a huge family. Okay. I have, you know, so many young, you know, nieces and things like that, and a lot of little girls, you know, they don't understand that, you know, sometimes sometimes in life that you're gonna go through some things. Okay. So what I do is I speak to all the girls in my family, or even if, you know, it was this guy, right? He used to gamble with me all the time. His daughter got pregnant at an early age. Mm-hmm. He would bring her around all the time, and he would say, "Talk to Tay. Tay been around. They know things." And I would talk to her, and you know, I would beat down with her and let her know, like, I don't point the finger. Okay. I would never point the finger at nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Because these children, they don't know. And I tell people all the time, like, these kids don't know. They're only doing what they taught, or they only doing what they seen. Yeah. But you can't always yell and scream at them. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to sit down and talk to them and let them know everything's going to be all right. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, or, you know, it's not your fault. Yeah. Because if you start to tell them, like, oh, you should have fucking did this and this, that, and the third, they're going to wing away from you.
Okay.
And they're gonna go to the streets like I did. I went to the streets looking for love.
Yeah.
I wasn't in my family feeling like I needed to talk to my mom and sit down or talk to my grandma or my uncles or nothing like that. I was looking for love from these little dirty niggas in the streets.
Because you were looking for broken people who were looking for a fix, but were finding each other. But finding each other.
Always looking for a fix.
And they find another broken person.
And they found another broken person. You understand what I'm
saying?
And
the mutual thing is the brokenness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, all right, Miss Piggy, so we're not going to hold you too much longer. So, I want my followers to know where they can see you, what they can expect from you. Do you have any things coming up in the near future? And like,
I started, when I first started out, it was in my own words, with Flyboy Gun. We started out and I stopped filming. It's like a little reality show, but I stopped filming because my friend Tajia Phillips, she got murdered at the same house that I was filming in through domestic violence. Somebody murdered her, a man, because she didn't want to be bothered no more because he was beating her and everything, and she got murdered right there on my steps in front of my house. Yeah. So I stopped filming and everything, but I know that she would want me to keep going, continue to do what I've been trying to do. So I'm trying to get back to that. That's about to, in my own words, it's about to come back out. We're gonna start filming again. We're looking forward to that. All right, that's what's up.
Can't wait till that come out.
My podcast, that's about to. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna start my podcast at, because when I was starting it, I was pregnant, but with the place where I was starting it at, they sold the building and everything like that. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm trying to do a lot of new things. A movie, I've been writing. Okay. So I'm trying to do a movie. It's called Polka Dice. It's basically, it's going to be based around, where I started from my hustle and, love, money, drugs, violence. Basically an autobiography.
That's what's up.
Of my life.
Okay. Well, I hope when you get your podcast up and running. Tell us from the thought side. Tell it from the thought side?
Yes, tell us from the thought side.
Tell us from the thought side.
That sounds like an interesting book. Maybe saying facts or telling lies, but that's for y'all to decide.
Tales from the Thought Side sounds to me like the male version of 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. So it's for men. Like, yo, for real, I would like to see what I can't wait till that come out. So please, I encourage you to continue to work on that.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Definitely. So other than that, you want to leave your social media contact, so
yes, it's Love Brantley on Instagram and Love Brantley on Facebook. Hit me up.
Okay. Well, make sure y'all like, share, follow her content. She is a very beautiful lady, a very beautiful person, and I appreciate your presence on my show. You're more than just sexy. You're just ideal for today's man.
Thank you.
You should be in GQ magazine, because a man should want to wear you like he wears a nice suit. So this is Mr. Caesar. This is Mr. Caesar. This is Blog Talk. Like I said, you want it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I don't get it. So I got it for you right here. We are out.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Yeah. One shout. Yo, this for everybody who ever had a story that they ain't never told.